Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna react to a Darman video. He has some of the best videos out there. Actually, why I say the best? The best because actual reality videos that talk about real situations, real things that happen. And today we're gonna talk about something that actually happens a lot in our country, which is forced marriage, or go and marry someone who has a 6-digit salary, someone who is rich. This is like a mentality which is really hard to change. Oh, go and get yourself a real rich man and go and marry, and then, you won the lottery. No, that must change. Since when, a girl being independent and capable and having her own money, since when that has stopped? Since when? That should keep going on. Since when a woman or a girl has to depend on her partner to live financially? Since when? What if your partner dies tomorrow and leaves you with kids? At least you have a degree in your hands, at least you have some kind of income, you have your own company. Women should be boss ladies. We should be stronger. Let's jump right into the video because this is a really deep topic. If you really want to know more about this topic or want to hear more about it, let me know down below. And I want to know the people that watch this channel. I want to know your mentality, your opinion on this forced marriage or marrying your child off to someone who is really well off, who has a 6-digit salary. Yeah, I want to know your opinions as parents. I want to know your opinions as daughters. I want to know your opinion as guys too. What do you think? I just want to know the people who follow me, my fam. That's enough for now, and let's just go right into the video.
Remind me again why I had to come to this?
Of course you had to come. It's my company holiday party. Besides, there's someone I want to... There he is.
Who?
Let's see. Oh, I want to spend a little more time on your hair, Priya.
Mama, there's nothing wrong with my hair.
And are you not wearing lipstick? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Is she not wearing lipstick? Isn't that a crime?
Mama, you know I only like wearing gloss. And besides, why do you care anyway? Mama, please stop. I'm not going to wear any lipstick.
Fine. Anyway, there's someone I want to introduce you to.
Oh my god, you better not be trying to set me up again. I told you I don't want to be in a relationship right now.
Why not? When I was your age, I was already pregnant with you.
Your mom gave birth to you this age, so that must happen to my daughter, to my kid. No! Change that! Every generation is different.
Hello.
He just heard the whole conversation. Look at her face. Jeez.
Look, isn't he handsome and newly single? And the best part is, he makes a big 6-figure salary. I know.
Oh my god, isn't that the best part? Isn't that the cherry on the cake?
This because I'm in charge of reconciling the bank statements.
Oh, wow. That's not creepy at all. Mama, I don't care how much money he makes. When my new app takes off, I'm going to make more than any guy on
Come
this.
on, Priya. First it was acting, and now you want to build an app? What you need is a solid foundation. And the way to do that is to have a good husband who can take care of you.
I swear to God, this is a mentality that a lot of people still have in 2021, coming soon 2022. This mentality must change. Parents should leave marriage for their kids and only their kids to decide when they feel like they are ready to get married.
Wow. I'm out of here.
Come, Priya.
Hello, Mrs. Patel.
Oh, hello.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. And remember, please call me auntie. This is my daughter Priya.
Please call her auntie.
Yeah, the one I was telling you about.
Oh, hi. It's nice to meet you. Your mom talks about you all the time.
Oh, does she?
Arjun is the head of the engineering department. Your parents must be so proud.
Yeah, they said either engineer, doctor, or complete failure. Can't stand the sight of blood, so I chose the only other viable option.
So if your kid is not a doctor, is not an engineer, he's a bad kid. So people working in shops, people who have their own companies, people who have their own brands, people who are, I don't know, teachers, they're an absolute failure. Isn't that a job? Isn't that a way to have an income? You're a good son. She said you're a good son.
You're a good son, listening to your parents. Priya always listens to her mom. Don't you, Priya?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I heard about your engagement. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It's honestly for the best. The only hard part is,
Even him talking back to the woman is like he doesn't want to have this conversation, and she's just like forcing the conversation on him. Oh, the engagement, I'm sorry, I heard about it. Oh, no.
more home-cooked meals.
You don't have anyone to cook for you? I feel so bad for you. Why don't you come to our house for dinner? Priya is an excellent cook. She makes the best dosa.
Really? I do love dosas.
Mama, you know that I don't...
Why don't you come tomorrow at 7 o'clock?
Are you sure? I don't want to intrude or anything.
You will never be intruding. You're like family. Please come anytime.
Okay, at this point she's desperate. That's just so embarrassing for the girl. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, okay, sure. That sounds really great, actually. I look forward to it.
I can't believe you told him I know how to cook when I can barely even make mac and cheese.
A good wife knows how to cook. How else is her husband going to eat?
I don't know, maybe he should learn how to cook for himself. Or
Period. That is hilarious. He's got the money, cook for himself, like duh.
even cook for his wife.
Don't be silly. It's fine. I have plenty of time to teach you to cook before the wedding.
What? What wedding? I barely even know the guy.
Do you know how long your father and I knew each other beforehand? 2 hours before our marriage.
Does that mean her daughter has to be put in the exact same situation? No. You don't know the person, you're gonna marry the person. What if you end up hating that person? What if that becomes your absolute enemy?
Okay, this isn't India, Mama. And I'm not even trying to date, let alone get married. I'm super focused on building my business right now.
Priya, if you listen to me, you won't need to start any type of business. Arjun makes enough money to support both of you.
Is that really what you think I want? For a man to support me?
Ah, thank you. Somebody finally speaking facts.
No, I want to make it on my own, not rely on some guy.
He's here. Okay, don't talk about any of this kind of stuff in front of him. Okay, wear this.
Just play the act. Come on, be the chef just for 2 minutes. Oh my god. Jeez. This is hilarious.
Ew. No, why?
Hello.
Hello, Auntie.
Hi.
Oh, these are for you.
Oh, thank you, Beta. Thank you. Oh, come in. Priya just got done cooking.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Hi.
Come, have a seat.
thank you.
Get ready to have the best dosa you've ever tasted.
I can't wait.
Please don't let my mom fool you. I had nothing to do with making any of this.
To be honest, I kind of had a feeling.
Maybe she didn't make the whole thing, but she did help a lot. Here you go.
This looks incredible.
The chutney. Here you go.
Thank you. So, Priya, tell me about yourself. What do you like to do?
I'm actually kind of boring, to be honest. But I've been super focused on building this new app.
Really? An app? Wow.
Yeah, how it works is that it's like kind of a...
Priya, let's not talk about this little idea of yours. I keep reminding her that she needs it.
That's rude. That's... Oh my god, I would be so annoyed if I would... Oh my goodness.
Concentrate on more important things in life, like building a family. You know, once she has kids, she won't have time for all this.
You know careers are important too, Mama.
Not as important as marriage.
What? What is she on about? Careers are not important as marriage. Marriage is much more important than a career could ever be.
Right, Arjun?
Well, I think being fulfilled is what's important, right? Whether that's through family or a business.
See?
Your silly little app isn't a career.
It could be.
Priya, you're in.
Silly little app could never be a career. And she's like, Priya, you're embarrassing. Her thoughts are embarrassing. Let's just carry on.
Embarrassing us in front of our guest.
Oh, not at all. Actually, I'd be interested in hearing more about what you're working on.
Really?
Yeah. Give me your elevator pitch.
Okay. So basically, it's like a ride-sharing app, but just for women, you know, to make transportation safer. And I'm gonna call it Save Her.
That's brilliant. Yeah, actually, I have an old college friend up in Silicon Valley that might be interested in hearing something like that. Have you met with any VCs yet?
No, I haven't actually, but I'm still developing the UI. So after that, I think I'm gonna...
Priya, it's rude to keep talking about yourself. Let's talk about our guest.
Oh my goodness. Don't talk about yourself. Let the guest do the talking. He's here to eat and do the talking. We're here to watch him do the talk. I got him.
Arjun.
It's my fault. I asked.
Why can't you ever be more supportive?
I've invited this lovely boy here, and all you can do is keep talking about some app. How can I support that?
Some app. It's an app that she's interested in. It's an app that she can actually work on and build on it until it becomes a career, her future career. She's gotta be more supportive as a mom, as a parent.
Some app? You know how important this is to me.
Since Arjun has been here, he hasn't even taken a bite of his food. It is getting cold now. Let's talk later and eat now.
Why do you always have to undermine everything that I do or say or want to do?
Priya! Stop talking back. A traditional Indian girl talks less and listens more.
Traditional Indian girl. Forget the Indian part. Traditional, any kind of nationality girl. Are we still following traditions? Do we still have to obey traditions? Absolutely not. Let me see her. I want to know her answer. I'm really eager to know what she's gonna say back.
Wow, really? Well, then I'm sorry I couldn't be the traditional Indian girl you wanted me to be.
Priya, where are you going? I'm sorry about that. I don't know what got into her. You eat, I'll be right back, okay? Why did you leave? You're making such a bad impression.
So? I don't need to impress anyone. I just want to be myself. And I hate how you're always trying to push your values on me.
It's because I know what's best for you, Priya. After your father passed away, you know how hard things got for us. I work so hard every day, and we can hardly afford this small place. I don't want you to struggle like this too.
Okay, let's say yes. The backstory of this is that the mom is poor. She hasn't got this. Yeah, but have trust and have some support with your girl, your daughter. She can do it her own way. Marrying her off to someone rich is not a solution. That's not how it works. No.
Then shouldn't you be teaching me not to rely on a man, but to chase after my own dreams?
Dreams don't come true in real life, Priya. Trust me. But if you were with Arjun, you wouldn't have to worry. I wouldn't have to worry about you. Your whole life would be set. So please, come back out there with me.
I'm sorry, but no. I can't lead someone on when I'm not interested. I don't care how much money he makes. I just want to focus on myself and what I'm doing.
Priya,
Mama, I've already made up my mind.
You are making a huge mistake, Priya. And one day, you will regret it.
We'll see.
I want to see the girl like do her thing here, because she's got to prove her parent wrong.
Priya's sad that her mom doesn't believe in her, but at the same time, she knows that she has to follow her dreams. She puts in a lot of hours working on her app, starting with drawing all of the design concepts by hand. Over time, she teaches herself how to code and is even able to come out with her very first beta app. She begins to pitch her concept to different investors. At first, she's so excited to talk about her app. But that excitement quickly starts to fade when she gets told no over and over again.
Okay, guys, take this as a lesson, okay? Like the most successful people in the world right now, they have been rejected again and again and again and again. And that made them the person who they are today. So rejection is not an obstacle or a stop sign to give up. Never. It should only push you forwards.
She almost feels like giving up. That is, until she meets someone that finally says yes.
Told you.
Of course, it didn't hurt that she had the right introduction. A couple of years go by, and it turns out Priya's silly little idea worked. Her business is booming, and she becomes a really successful CEO. And then a while later, Priya's
Dreams do come true. If you have a goal, you have something in your mind, you can get to it. If you fall down, it's okay. Just get up again. Do not remain on the ground.
mom comes to pay her a visit at her new place.
Hi. Priya. Thank you. Wow, is this your new place?
Yeah, not bad, right?
Oh, not at all.
Come.
Oh, thanks. Wow. Oh my goodness, you learned how to make dosa? I can't believe this.
I actually didn't make those.
Oh, then who did?
Auntie, how are you?
Guys, watch the mom's reaction. It's gonna be freaking hilarious. It's traditional that the woman has to cook in the kitchen. It's forbidden for the guy to cook the kitchen. Watch.
Arjun? Oh, what are you doing here?
Oh, well, Priya and I are.
We're dating, but don't get too excited. We're taking things kind of slow.
Ay, Rabba, this makes me so happy. Now it explains it. I was wondering how my little Priya could afford this place by herself.
Oh my goodness. I knew she would say something like that. Carry on.
Oh, well, I had nothing to do with that. It was all Priya.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just in charge of the dosas. They're not as good as yours, but you should try a bite.
You made these dosas? But, isn't that Priya's job?
Well, Priya handles all the bills. I handle everything else. Actually works out quite nicely that way, especially considering how much more successful she is than I am.
Wow. Remember the mom saying how successful he was, 6-digit salary, this and that? Now her whole vision of traditional things, it's all gonna change for her. It's like a whole update for her brain.
What's this? Wow, I can't believe this.
Not so bad for a silly little idea, huh? I hope you're proud of me.
So proud.
Finally.
Arjun?
Yeah?
Go get the chutney. Let's try these dosas of yours.
Okay.
Very emotional video. I don't know why. I got goosebumps right now. Life's too short to be put in these situations of forced marriage and traditions, following traditions. Like, come on, we're 2021, coming 2022. Like, we are not living the traditions that our parents and grandparents and great-grandparents lived. Let me know below what you think. Your opinion matters. And if you're not subscribed, if your little red button down there is still red, click it and subscribe and make the family a bigger one. Lots of love. Bye.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.